Picture Marcus again. Same man we met last time. Only now he's a few months into his second birth, and life decided to test how real the change actually was. The news feed screams war. Prices climb faster than his paycheck ever will. A friend betrays him. The doctor uses the word pre-diabetic. Another Monday morning, another mirror that still shows a man farther from his dreams than he was at 25. Marcus opens his phone, and the entire world confirms what his eyes already see. Waste and void, darkness on the face of the deep. That's Genesis 1:2. Before any "let there be light," before creation gets pretty, before anyone posts sunsets on Instagram. Just chaos, emptiness, and a formless ocean of nothing. And for the longest time, that verse made Marcus furious. "See," he would mutter. "Even the Bible admits the world is a dumpster fire. Why bother?" Then one ordinary Thursday, nothing cinematic, no thunderclap, he read the very next part of the sentence he'd always skipped, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters, not cursing the darkness, not running from it, not pretending it wasn't there, just hovering, quiet, unhurried, perfectly calm above the exact same chaos Marcus was drowning in. That tiny detail cracked something open inside him, because here's the secret most people never notice. The story doesn't say darkness was bad and light was good. It just says darkness was first. And something bigger than the darkness was already present, already moving, already preparing to speak. Marcus closed the phone. For the first time in years, he looked out the window without the filter of outrage or despair. Same tree he'd ignored for a decade. Late autumn, leaves the color of fire against a sky so blue it almost hurt. A sparrow lands, grabs a seed, flies off. A delivery truck rumbles by. Someone's groceries, someone's birthday gift, someone's medicine. Same exact world that 5 minutes earlier had felt like waste and void. Nothing outside had changed, only the set of eyes looking at it. He remembered the old version of himself, the one who could watch the news for 3 hours and feel righteous in his resentment. How easy it was to blame politicians, billionaires, algorithms, childhood, fate, anything except the lens he chose to wear. And he realized, you can spend your whole life staring at the storm, or you can notice the spirit that's already hovering above it. Marcus started making deliberate choices that day, small, almost ridiculous ones. He turned off the angry podcasts and let silence ride shotgun in the car. He went for a walk and for once, didn't listen to anything. Just wind, leaves, distant dogs barking. He opened the fridge, looked at food that had been flown or trucked from continents away, and actually whispered, "Thank you," like a lunatic. When the voice in his head sneered, "What do you have to be grateful for?" he answered out loud, "I'm breathing on a spinning rock that somehow has oxygen. In a century where indoor plumbing is normal. With a phone in my pocket that contains more knowledge than every library in ancient Alexandria. My ancestors survived plagues, famines, ice ages, and predators with teeth the size of my hand just so I could complain about Wi-Fi speed." He thought about the Super Bowl. Same exact game. One stadium, 3 completely different experiences. One side, weeping in the parking lot. One side, spraying champagne. One side, just happy the Buffalo Wings were half price. Same reality. Different set of eyes. Marcus understood something that day that no self-help book had ever managed to drill into him. The chaos is not the problem. Your refusal to hover above it is. The darkness will always be there first. Wars, bills, betrayal, cancer, heartbreak. That part is not negotiable. What you do once you notice the darkness, that is the only part you actually control. You can curse the void, or you can become the thing that quietly moves over its surface, calm, unflinching, already carrying the next word that hasn't been spoken yet. Marcus still has bad days. The news is still terrible. The bank account still laughs at his dreams some mornings. But now, when the waste and void show up, he doesn't argue with them anymore. He just breathes, looks up, and remembers. The story never promised the darkness would disappear. It only promised it would never have the final word. And that has made all the difference. If you're tired of letting the void set the tone for your day, try this tonight. Turn everything off for 10 minutes. Look around the room you're in, and then name, out loud, 5 things your ancestors would have called miracles. Come back to the comments and tell me one of them. If this hit you even a little, drop a like and subscribe so this reaches more people stuck in the old script.